One, this is Vara Dark. I've seen quite a few of her videos. And I'm sorry to say I have to make this video because I believe she is quite a grifter. Matter of fact, one of the guys pointed this out. He said, this person talking about Vara Dark that made this video also seems like a grifter that is misrepresenting the issue as attacks on female form. And many of the comments appear to have run with this theme. Thank you. He's right about this. Vara Dark knows she knows her audience, right? And she knows the guys don't want to, they want a comfort blanket. They don't want to hear that feminists have infiltrated, and they're censoring this stuff because they know men like it. Now, if she doesn't say anything like that, you know she's a grifter.
14. So it is before the time frame when they started to really crack down on nudity, cleavage, dialogue in titles that they don't like. But it says the PlayStation Store also used the censored art for both its icon and its page. This is just very disappointing. I don't know why the female form is.
Yes, she does. She's made many, many videos involving this, so she knows exactly what's going on. Vara Dark doesn't want to admit it. I remember typing into one of her live stream chats, this issue and trying to correct her, and she avoided the issue, which shows me she's a grifter. She knows that feminists have gotten into the game culture and they are censoring things because they don't like men. And that's the only reason. There's no other reason. That is the reason. And so they're finding out what men don't like and they're censoring it. So her saying she doesn't know why is a lie.
So bad now. I don't know why we have to cover up the female form as a woman. It's honestly more offensive to see companies go out of their way and demand developers tone down women's bodies.
Yeah, he's right. She's making it about the female form. This is not about the female form. This is about denying men pleasure and getting off on it. That's what this is about. So she knows her audience. She knows these guys want to hear what she's saying, even though it's not true. And as a woman, it doesn't matter. If she wants to see a sexy female form, she doesn't have to bother with games. She can go into areas. She can buy romance novels. You'll see all kinds of sexy females on there because that is a female majority enjoyed franchise or culture, I should say. And so they don't get censored. She is not being attacked as a woman. She is immune to this. It's the men who are being attacked. And if she was an honest person, she would be rallying these guys.
Cover them up than seeing a woman with her breasts basically out. I'd rather see the nudity than know the fact that this company demanded censorship. This company also, unfortunately, has demanded a lot of censorship from developers, and it is always sad to see a developer censor their title to get it onto a platform. I understand that at the end of the day, they need to sell as many copies of their game as possible.
Yeah, she should be saying feminist. That's what she should be saying. And these titles, they're not really being forced. These men who made these companies that made content that they knew that the male consumer would enjoy, they bent the knee because they also are in on it. Trust me. If Vara Dark was an honest person, she'd be telling her subs, why don't you do something about this? I don't mean a boycott. Why don't you be honest about what's going on and start rallying and working on a political level to correct this, to kick these disgusting man haters out? Now, just to prove that he's right, the guy who said there are guys running away with it, Look at just the very first three. Large boobs aren't offensive at all. The female form itself should be least of our concerns. David Timmer, yeah. Why are you running away, running off with this misdirection? This isn't about the female form. This is about you, David, being denied pleasure as a man. The game industry freaks out over drawn boobs. Potler, they're not freaking out. You're freaking out. They're laughing at you. They found out that you like large boobs. And so they've censored it to spit in your face. And they enjoy you crying. They enjoy the fact that you can't even say what's going on. Now look at this, desiccated corpse. The same people who don't know what a woman is are censoring cleavage and female nudities. Desiccated corpse, they exactly know what a female form is. And they're censoring it purposely because you like it. They know what a woman looks like. These feminists, many of them were probably lesbians who lust after that big boobed one that they show at the bottom. And they probably have a copy for themselves. Look at this sucker, Ignacio Basovo. I feel bad for the artists and graphic designers that have their work censored because of sensitive people out there. They're not sensitive people. They're not calling up and asking the people on top to change things. They hate you. Ignacio, they hate you as a guy. And they're in control. They're not sensitive. They're vicious. And they blocked it because to spit on you, and you're being spit on and you're too cowardly to admit it. Yeah, so yeah, Vara Dark is a grifter and she knows her cowardly male audience. And so she's not going to tell the truth. These guys would probably ditch Vara Dark if she actually started telling the truth. This whole situation is pathetic. Goodbye.